CA125, ovarian cancer. How will you remember this? So there is 125, one body, two ovaries. Now we are going to take this 2 and 5 and write it 2 and 5. And we are going to take a different color and draw two ovaries here. Now what is that? Yes, there's ovary, there's a fallopian tube, and there's a uterus, and you can draw the cervix here. Cervix, okay. Cervix, uterus, ovary. And when we think about which is the deadliest, it's always ovarian cancer, that followed by uterine cancer, and then the cervical cancer. So CA125 is ovarian cancer. You just learned it so easy. So when you see CA125, just remember this 2 and 5 that I drew and the two ovaries, and there you have it, ovarian cancer. So next we are moving on. So next one is CA153, another favorite. So that is breast cancer. And how are you going to remember it? Is you draw the 3 and there you have it, breast cancer, 153, done. Next one, AFP. Now this is seen in hepatocellular carcinoma. And how will you remember it? I remember it in this way, hepatocellular carcinoma. Yes, that's the only way I could remember this. So this is alpha fetoprotein. This is also seen in yolk sac. Okay, so that is why it's used during pregnancy. We test for AFP and to see if there's anything wrong with the baby. So again, AFP is hepatocellular carcinoma, hepatocellular carcinoma. This is how I remember it. So alpha fetoprotein, so feto means baby, so you can remember yolk sac. That's done. Next one is CEA. CEA, you should just remember a fat guy who likes to drink. Let's give him a bottle. Yeah. And he likes to go to the club, CLUB, club. And he likes to eat a lot of food. Okay, what just happened here? Just a second. Yes. So CEA, that's where we are trying to remember that. CEA. In the club. He likes to go to the club. Clubs. I'm just going to write clubs. So C stands for colon cancer. LU stands for lung cancer. B stands for breast cancer. And S for stomach cancer, because he likes to eat a lot. Alright, so stomach and colon because of eating, lung and breast, you can just remember this LU and B. And yeah, the CEA is in the club. So this guy is in the club, he drinks, he eats, yes. CA199. How will you remember this? This is for pancreatic cancer. How will you remember it is? This 9, if I put the 9 like this, it looks like a pancreas, right? See, it's actually looking like a pancreas. Yes, there. So, pancreatic cancer, you're done. You have to look at the number and you should be able to know what it stands for. Next is PSA. So, whenever you think about PSA, it's always prostrate. So, P for prostrate. Prostate cancer is always any male age 60 and above should test for PSA. This is another way to remember it. So PSA, P is there, so prostate. So that is also done. Next is LDH. LDH. So L stands for, so this stands for lymphoma. This is for lymphoma and germ cell tumor. Okay, so first I want you to know that germ cell tumor. So the mnemonic here is little dirt. Let's just draw a little dirt here. Wait, yeah, LDH means little dirt. Yeah, that's the dirt I'm trying to draw. So Little stands for lymphoma, dirt stands for germs. Whenever there's dirt, there's germs, so germ cell tumor. That's it, we are done with LDH. LDH, lymphoma and germ cell tumor. Next one. CD99. Okay, I forgot the D. CD99. CD99. Now, if I write this 9 like this and invert it, it becomes E. So, Ewing's sarcoma. Ewing's sarcoma. Easy, done. Next, beta HCG. Beta HCG. So, HCG has everything under it. So, H stands for hydatiform mole. Not usually asked in MCQ, so you can ignore. C for choriocarcinoma. Choriocarcinoma, definitely asked in MCQs. Choriocarcinoma. So I'm just putting a star next to it. And G for germ cell tumor. Germ cell tumor. So beta HCG has all three in it. H for hydatiform mole, C choriocarcinoma, G germ cell tumor. HCG. Done. When I see S100, I will remember it this way, okay? S, you just draw the S, you draw a beak, you draw a eye, and just draw something like this, and it's a black swan. What is it? A black swan. Very rare to see a black color swan, but here we need this black swan because S100 stands for schwannoma. Swan will help you remember schwannoma, and black will help you remember melanoma, melanin, black, something like that. So melanoma. Done. S100. Done. Then yeah, there's ALP. What is ALP? Alkaline phosphatase, the famous person. We'll learn about alkaline phosphatase in so many subjects. So whenever you hear alkaline phosphatase, just remember bone. Okay, and where is bone? Always seen in Paget's disease, bone metastasis. So whenever there's bone metastasis or Paget's disease, alkaline phosphatase. So that is also, we just covered so many tumor markers right now. VMA and HVA. Yeah, it's like lot of things, right? VMA, HVA, lot of letters. This is for neuroblastoma. So we are blasting with so many letters. Neuroblastoma, VMA and HVA, neuroblastoma. Next, Bence-Jones proteins. Very easy because you hear it so many times, even in BDS, no? Bence-Jones proteins. Even in our sleep we can say this. Multiple myeloma. Multiple myeloma. Okay, we only have 2 more left, and those are oncogenes. So these, now see, when we talk about tumor markers, it could be enzymes, it could be proteins, it could be hormones, or it could be oncogenes or anything else. So now we are talking about oncogenes. Okay, oncogenes, there's the famous guy P53. It's a tumor suppressor. Yeah, and it's seen in many cancers. That is the first one that I want you to know. Second is HER2/neu. Now this is not very easy to remember, but this is seen in breast cancer. Now how will you remember this? I'll just take a different color. Yeah, so you can just remember that an actress got new breast implants, so you can write HER2/neu breast. Yeah, so 2 new breasts. So that's it. Breast cancer. This should help you remember breast cancer. So last I wanted to just I think we have covered everything. Okay, so I just want you guys to know that whenever we talk about tumor markers, these guys are useful in early detection, monitoring, of the cancer, staging of the cancer, treatment, prognosis, and also to check recurrence if the cancer is coming back. But it's always used as it supports a diagnosis basically. Tumor markers supports a diagnosis, because diagnosis can only be made not only with the level of tumor markers and all that, we combine it with patients' clinical symptoms. And of course the scans, we take scans, right, radiological scans. That plus this tumor marker report, blood report, together only we can come up to a diagnosis. So it always supports a diagnosis. We cannot just do the tumor marker blood test and say, okay, this person has this. No, we can't. So that's something you have to remember. So I think we're done. We are done with everything. So hope you leave a like if you felt that this video is really good, and subscribe to my channel. Do leave a comment as well. Okay, take care. Bye.